Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Simple takeoff on the runway line. Trim set right, it's go time. Symphonetic in the chat, going wild. XP72, you crazy child. John Beckett Tower, voice so clean, cleared for takeoff. Living the dream, we're climbing out smooth, no stress, no rush. Except when I forget the flaps. Shh, hush. Simbrief filed, Batsum's live. SayIntentions got me feeling alive. GTX glowing like I'm born to fly. If I slew, you didn't see it, right? We keep the blue side up. When the crosswinds hit, we don't give up. From city to city, sky to sky. Team Swerve takes flight, we aim high. Keep the blue side up, yeah, we climb as one. World tour dreams under rising sun. If you know, then you know it's in our blood. We fly, we crash, we laugh, but we keep the blue side up. Navigraph charts, route looking tight. ATC says, you sure that's right? Symphonetic squad in a group flight zone. Half of us lost, but never alone. XP72 dropping tips in chat. Bro, check your mixture, you'll burn it fat. John Beckett laughing like, here we go. Community strong, that's how we roll. World tour leg from gate to gate. C72 can't replicate. City to city, we roam, we climb. Got 1,000 miles and all night time. SayIntentions clear, skies look tough, but we're Team Swerve, that's more than enough. We keep the blue side up. From the Andes high to the island dust and briefing. Vasim's high, GTX humming, we give it all we got. Keep the blue side up, that's our way. Community strong every night, every day. No matter the weather, the climb, or the luck. We live, we fly. We keep the blue side up.
Start the APU, check the flow. Shots and never grab, ready to roll. Some brief loaded, throttle on. SayIntentions, chatter, keep it calm.
Keep the blue side up, never looking down. We're clear for climb, pushing off the ground from short hops to long hauls. We light it up, one crew, one sky. Keep the blue side up.
Yeah, checklist done, I'm ready to ride. XP72's leading, got the crew in line. Simple takeoff, got the vibes on tap. Gear up, flaps on, yeah, we're set for the map. Symphonetic, laughing stream going nuts. Bro, it's a plane, not a truck. He's the heart of the skies, yeah, the stream don't stop. From convoys to cockpits, he's still on
Keep
top.
the blue side up, never looking down. We're clear for climb, pushing off the ground from short hops to long hauls. We light it up, one crew, one sky. Keep the blue side up.
Canada bringing crosswinds cold. John Beckett spotting patterns bold. Your CMCF5 teacher flares on cue. Flight sim gamers call outs coming through. Swerve holding steady on the right hand wing. Chats going wild when they hear that ping. Simple takeoff looping in the cam. We ain't streamers, we a flight sim fam.
Keep the blue side up, never looking down. We're clear for climb, pushing off the ground from short hops to long hauls. We light it up, one crew, one sky. Keep the blue side up.
Lights on the glide, wind in the mic, but we still got pride. Symphonetic riding the glide with style, laughing through turbulence, hard or wild. SayIntentions talking, tower saying up. Roger that, we're keeping the blue side up. From cold starts to late night dreams. This cockpit's home to a wilder scene. So when you hear that touchdown thud, remember the name, Team Swerve in the mud.
Keep the blue side up, never looking down. We're clear for climb, pushing off the ground from short hops to long hauls. We light it up, one crew, one sky. Keep the blue side up. Never looking down. We're clear for climb, pushing off the ground from short hops to long hauls. We light it up, one crew, one sky. Keep the blue side up. Yeah. Keep the blue side up. Yeah. Keep the blue side up. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
side up, that's how we ride. Throttle push forward, hit that climb. From dusk till dawn, we light the sky. One crew, one vibe, and we all fly high. Blue side up, keep the wings aligned. Laughing through turbulence every time. From short hops out to long haul lines. This community, man, it's one of a kind. XP72 leading like a Captain Bourne. Simple takeoff, smooth like a calm, clear morn. Some fanatic shows up, confused but sworn. And Swerve will probably let the gear down again, I'm sure. SayIntentions talking AT, sound tight. Never grab loaded for a clean night flight. Sim brief numbers looking perfect on sight. This crew stay flying even when we ain't flying right. Sim fanatic smiling like, yeah, this is nuts. Saxon where's going, he shrugs both shoulders up. Clouds look cool, so I follow them. What? Chat losing their minds, yeah, that's our guy. What's up? That's how we ride. Throttle push forward, hit that climb. From dusk till dawn, we light the sky. One crew, one vibe, and we all fly high. Blue side up, keep the wings aligned. Laughing through turbulence every time. From short hops out to long haul lines. This community, man, it's one of a kind. Come on. XP7 chill with the captain tone. Simple takeoff, rocking on a streaming throne. Sim fanatics lost again, but never alone. Swerve calling turn left while he's facing the ozone. Your sim 5 dropping knowledge like a flight school chief. Flight sim gaming, making call outs brief. Captain Canada flowing in like northern relief. Whole squad smoother than a butter touchdown leaf. No rivals, no beef, just pilots in sync. One sky, one crew, tighter than you think. If you're looking for drama, it ain't here at the rink. We just fly, laugh, land, and pour up a drink. Flow south, that's how we ride. Throttle push forward, hit that climb. From dusk till dawn, we light the sky. One crew, one vibe, and we all fly high. Blue side up, keep the wings aligned. Laughing through turbulence every time. From short hops out to long haul lines. This community, man, it's one of a kind. Whoa, oh, oh. Clouds golden out the side windows. Chat dropping memes like Swerve, check your flows. XP looking calm like this is how life goes. While simple takeoff, it's the perfect flare pose. Sim fanatic drifting like a vibe on the breeze. Man forgot his head and flying freestyle with these. Ask him where you headed, he says I'm overseas. He ain't wrong, he just follows what his monitor sees. Decent locked in, gear down, feel right. Landing like glow like a runway night. But it's so smooth the tower said I. Part 3 touchdown, yeah we nailed this flight. Blue south, that's how we ride. Throttle push forward, hit that climb. From dusk till dawn, we light the sky. One crew, one vibe, and we all fly high. Blue side up, forever we shine. Blue side up, the anthem's mine. Blue side up, you crew your line. This flight sim family. Prime time.
XP72 lined up, company mic. Checklist good, but we tweak it in flight. Runway clear, wine push one side. Rotate easy, yeah, we glide. Chatter scroll like this a vibe. Somebody miss a switch, but we alive. Touchdown smooth, roll out clean. XP laugh and say, yo, that nice scene. Navigraph open, numbers pan point. Sim brief, say we straight, no disappoint. If it goes sideways, we circle wide. No rush, I enjoy the ride. Blue side up, we good. Crosswind come still understood. XP72 fly, we ride. Big up the group on every side. Blue side up, no stress. Rough landing, laugh it off, yes. If you know, you know. One love, we fly, we laugh. Blue side up. Rum and coke and water panny desk. Vibes stay light till we bless. SayIntentions smooth, talking nice. Switch to VATSIM, miss the call twice. ATC like XP say again. Chat starts spamming your muted friend. XP chuckle, click the mic. Sorry tower, yeah we back online. If the hardware hack up or the break feel wrong, we talk it through and carry on. Miss approach, still feel proud. Laugh it off, say it loud. Blue side up, we good. Runway long, still understood. From cold start to late night try. XP72 fly, we ride. Blue side up, that are the rule. Calm and steady, captain cool. If you know, you know. One love, we fly, we laugh. Blue side up, we good, we good. Plane set we fly, big up the people. And them high, run the track, run the track. XP said that one sky, one crew. And that a fact, take it easy, take it light, light. Blue side up, all night. Blue side up, we're good.
blue side up. We're good every time that we understood. From first time flyer to season guy, this are the sky where we all try. Blue side up, big up, whole community they rise up. No matter how we touch the ground, we lift each other. That are the soul. Blue side up, rum low, coconut time. Blue side up, easy now. We go blue side up, run the track. Blue side up, blue side up, blue side up.
Symphonetic rolling in with the GA right. Trim's close enough, yeah, we'll fix it mid-flight. Grass strip ahead, wine kinda sideways. Follow the river, bro, which way? Chat lighting up like this'll be fine. Someone already calling, go around time. Touchdown bounce, one more try. Laugh it off, blue side high. Never grab open, play look loose. Miss the turn, yeah, no excuse. Circle once, said it right. Nobody mad, we're here for the flight. We keep the blue side up, even when the landing's a little messed up. Short strips, long laughs, late night skies. Symphonetic flights, we ride. Keep the blue side up, that's the code. Doesn't matter where we land or how we roll. If you know, then you know, it's all love. We fly, we miss, we laugh. Keep the blue side up. Community flight, half the crew off track. Someone on the wrong field, someone turn back. ATC like SayIntentions. Silence on comms, pure invention. Bush plane humming, sun dropping low. No one rushing, just enjoying the show. Go around, call, no stress inside. Better one more lap than a sketchy ride. If the wind gets weird or the numbers slide, we'll take another pass, enjoy the ride. Missed approach, still feeling proud. Laugh it out, say it loud. We keep the blue side up when the runway's short and the crosswinds rough. From dirt to pavement, smiles don't lie. Symphonetic flights, we ride. Keep the blue side up every day. Every missed approach just has to play. No pressure, no rush, just skies above. We fly, we learn, we laugh. Keep the blue side up. Swerve in the back like, yeah, I'm here. Forgot the flaps, but I brought the cheer. Chat roasting soft, everybody cool. Learning mid-flight, that's the rule. We keep the blue side up, no matter the weather or the setup. From first-time flyers to season guys, this is the sky where everyone tries. Keep the blue side up, that's the sign. Community strong every single time. Doesn't matter how we touch the ground, we lift each other, that's the sound. Short strip, long laugh, one more try. Blue side up.
What's up, YouTube? And Kate and Twitch. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I did make a mistake when I set the stream up, so hopefully it's not going to be too choppy, because I meant to go in normal latency, but I am still at ultra low latency. So the encoder is working extra hard today. But it is what it is, so we'll deal with it. What's up, AMG? What's up, man? I just got finished watching your I just got done watching your episode, man. Sent you that stuff on Discord. Okay, okay, cool. Yeah, I have to, that way we got the same stuff. Also, I was gonna tell you I didn't type it in the thing, but that place that you was just at, the that starting area, got a call that will last a few hours, but I'll check in later. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was gonna tell you something about that area. It can be later though. No problem. All right, so we're going to connect ground support, ground electric here, by the way, to get started here. I'm going to go ahead and take these out anyway. I don't need them. Who cares? All right, go ahead and take that out. I don't like how it does the panels here, but it's fine. Okay, one thing I wanted to check panel style before we get started. We're going to go and make sure that we are in US system. We are in US system. Okay. All right. That's the couple of, go ahead and tell me why. It was just the fact that that area has a special item in it that I don't think spawned yet because you didn't talk to an NPC yet. So there's an NPC close to a church in that lake area. You need to talk to him and he'll give you like a cloth or some shit like that. And then you need to go and soak it in blood next to that corpse that was on the ground in that area. And then he'll give you an item that will allow you to teleport to like a high level area. And you can like, you can get 11,000 runes per arrow for one arrow. You get 11,000 runes. So just heads up on that one, FYI. Once you get to the point where you want to start, I know you're not really caring about leveling up too awful much right now, but I can tell. But whenever you get to the point where you're ready to level up again, like for real level up, and then that Market Shackle thing, that 5,000 runes, man, you could have bought that 3 or 4 times before you need it. He had no need to buy it right now. I was laughing. Wasted those runes. All right. So today we are headed from. We are in going to Ireland. So this is gonna be kind of a fun little trip here. We're gonna go ahead and give some power. A little ground power. What is that alarm already going off for? I've never cranked this thing up. I've never cranked this thing up and the alarm's going off like that. That's weird. What alarm is that? Get the APU on, maybe. Because it sounds like it's the, it's funny, it sounds like it's the, like, altitude alarm. The pressure and stuff. What does it say? Low oil pressure. Oh. I don't know why my thrusters are all the way up. Okay, that's what it was. Good thing I had no engines going. I was like, what in the world is that noise? But I guess I had bumped my thrusters while I was playing other games. Alright, we're good though. That was confusing. So, Blaine Kirby, yeah, I know. I was like, well, he's killing you. But maybe, I mean, it's fine. It's not. It's only 5,000, but I know like 5,000 that early is something. We're already on the APU. Boom. Boom, boom. Give him a little bit of air conditioner while we're on the APU. All right. Let's hit the FMC up. We will wait. It. Okay. Well, align the GPS right there. Our reference airport is EGPH. EGPH is our reference airport. Our gate, on the other hand, may not. Let's see, what gate are we at? Let me see. Can I see on the map here? Looks like we're at gate 3. I don't know if it's just a single 3. It is. A little bit off, but it's pretty close. It matches my position versus the reference airport. Okay, perfect. That's what we got. Nice. Our origin is still there. Our destination airport is going to be Shannon International. We're going to go to EINN. Oh, that's MM. Sorry. NN. All right. And we are, even though we're in England and all that, I still did American Airlines 1776 is our flight number. We will be taking off on runway 06. And let's request our flight plan. The flight plan is loaded on SimBrief. That's where we're grabbing this from. All right, now we can load it. All right, and then we'll activate our flight plan and then execute our flight plan. I'm gonna go ahead and put the runway back in. For some reason I took the runway out, 06. Put that in there, execute again. That way it got all the information. All right, performance. Reserves. So what we're gonna do, yep, this is the right one. Here you can see our reserves are here. We have where's that? Oh, trip. Yeah, final and alternate. 69.99. I'm just gonna put 70. $70 is our reserves. All right, our wind, if you see up here in this little area here, average wind, average wind 181-004. 181-004. Put that in the cruise wind. And then our deviation here, ISA deviation, minus 007. So a minus 007. Okay, and that adds all this. Execute that. What's the time right now in? It's 5, so I'm gonna pull the time back a little bit. I don't want it to get dark on us. So we're just gonna pull it back to about noon. That way it's lit up here. I didn't want to, I could turn the lights on and stuff, but I don't want it to get dark on us when we're flying. I want to see the ground and stuff today. All right, cruise altitude is flight level 220, not too high. That's nice. All right, N1 limit. We're gonna come back to hit this later. Take off. We're gonna go with 5 degrees of flaps as usual, and then our center of gravity will come directly from the computer. We'll calculate it later just to compare, but we'll just plug it in there like that and then execute. All right. FMC is pretty much set up. We can go ahead and put our departure though. Our departure is right here. We can look here. This is our route. So we're gonna go from the 06 runway. Okay. And then we are going to go on the GoSade 10. GoSade 10. No transition in this one. Execute. That's pretty much it. We'll get our departure or our arrival on the right route. All right. So now come over here, do our performance and payload over here, weight and balance. So starting with our passengers, I'm not gonna physically load the passengers today because it takes so long, but we're gonna pretend that we have 149 passengers on board. 149. And plus GTX didn't seem to be working right, so I'm going to be using the iFly pushback mechanism. Cargo weight. Our baggage here, 5215. So that would be what? 2607, I think. Just basically divided by 2. It's not going to divide directly by 2, but close. 5215. 5215 divided by 2 is 2607 and a half. 2607 and okay, it went ahead but 2608 there, so 2607. 2608. So I just rounded up. That's fine. And our fuel. We have 2 different spots we're going to check fuel. One's block fuel, 13,479 pounds. 13,479 pounds with a taxi out of 420 pounds. That is from right here, taxi out, 420. And our planned trip is here, 4841. All right, so we can set our fuel, we're gonna set our payload, complete. And then here we're gonna pull in the FMC data. This one, we are going to do anti-ice off, and calculate. Our cell temp is 43 Celsius. I'm gonna come back over here, go to N1, 43 Celsius. That should do it for the computer and the setup of the computer. All right, go back up here to the overhead bin here, overhead, whatever you want to call it, panel. All right. Let's go ahead and get our clearance. Let me see. I go to portal. I want to make sure SayIntentions is going to call me the right name and stuff. Let's see, flights. Call signs. All right. It's gonna call me by my sim brief name now. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and call for ATC. DA this real quick.
Edinburgh Airport Information, Quebec. 1700 Zulu. Wind 061 at Niner. Visibility 4. Sky condition. Ceiling 1200 broken. Temperature 6. Dew point 5. QNH 995. ILS runway 06 in use. Landing and departing runway 06. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Quebec. Edinburgh Airport Information, Romeo. 1700 Zulu. Wind 061 at Niner. Visibility 4. Sky condition. Ceiling 1200 broken. Temperature 6. Dew point 5. QNH 995. ILS runway 06 in use. Landing and departing runway 06. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back.
I thought I could switch that to. I thought I could switch that to. Oh, this is what I do with that.
Romeo. 1700 Zulu. Wind 061 at Niner. Visibility 4.
Alright, so this is the 906.
Temperature 6. Dew point 5. QNH 995. ILS runway 06 in use. Landing and departing runway 06. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft.
Oh, that just goes to standard. I got it. So when I'm above.
Edinburgh Airport Information, Romeo. 1700 Zulu. Wind 061 at Niner.
Okay. We got information golf. Let me go back to control. I think this is the right one. I think this is where I'm supposed to go. I'm not 100% sure which. There's got a couple left. Center control. Yeah, I got a bunch of them just like that. So let's just go to pick one. It'll tell us we're on. Edinburgh Airport Control. This is American Airlines 1776 requesting IFR clearance to Shannon International Airport with information golf. All right, here we go.
American 1776, cleared to Shannon via the Go San 1 Delta departure runway 6. Initial climb to flight level 060, departure on 121.205, squawk 5342.
Cleared to Shannon via the GOSAE 10 departure. Departures runway 6. Initial climb to flight level 060. Departures on 121.205, and I'm squawking 5342, American 1776. Yeah, that's terrible. The flight director's on. We're going to go initial climb to 6,000 feet. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, and dear sim fans, welcome aboard your American
gonna
Airlines Flight
walk.
1776 to Shannon, Ireland. We are
53,
delighted to have you with
42.
us today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to any member of our wonderful crew. Thank you for choosing American Airlines, and gracias.
Alright, let's go over the ground. Edinburgh ground, American 1776, request push and start.
American 1776, pushing start approved. Face northwest.
Face northwest. Okay. So, GTX is, let me just double check again, make sure. It didn't work earlier. I just installed it too, just brand new install. So I don't know. I'll figure that out later. Doesn't seem to want to work. So, but we do have options. System page, back. Ground support, pushback. Turn nose gear. Left. Is there anything? Am I going to hit anything? No, I'm not. Okay. We're going to turn it left. Let's see. We need to go about. We need to go 3, 6, 9, 12, at least 12 degrees. No, 360 minus 12. Let's say 120. Oop, shit. 120. Oh, you can't go that. Let's do 45 degrees. It turned it the wrong way too.
Welcome aboard. Welcome to your American Airlines flight to Shannon, made possible by our dedicated team members. Your safety is our top priority, so please take a moment to review these important in-flight instructions.
Alright, so we got push and start approval. So while he's pushing back, let's go ahead and start. Alright. Wait for the engine to come up. Doesn't look like it. Oh, because the air conditioners are on. We turn the air conditioners off. Now engine should start motoring up. Once we get, okay, now we can add fuel. Alright, go ahead and get the other one. I want to make sure that. Yeah, they didn't have my parking brake done, so when I turned that engine on, it started moving actually. All right. Wait for it to stop motoring here. Okay, stop motoring. Let's add some fuel. On. Add some fuel there. We'll let this bad boy come up. Still waiting on that engine's coming up still. I'm trying to decide if I want to we'll see. We'll see how we want to handle it when we get there. All right, let's ask. He faced us the wrong way, but we're still gonna just get taxi instructions. So let me pull this up so you guys can see. I think I got Navigraph. Also, yeah. How do I'll unload. There we go. And I want this one. Okay. All right, here's the taxi. So we're here. We're about to get taxi instruction. We'll see where we need to go. Get to 6. I mean, it's gonna be pretty easy, right? We're gonna go down Alpha. All right. Edmonton ground, American 1776. Request taxi instructions for runway 6, ready for departure.
American 1776, runway 06 taxi via Echo Alpha.
Runway 6 taxi via Echo Alpha, American 1776. All right, let's do our flight control check real quick. We have rudders. All right, we ready to rock and roll. We already checked the throttle by mistake earlier. Okay, we're gonna cut right through that guy. He's not gonna care. He's really not gonna. It's not gonna bother him. Don't worry about him. You'll be okay. Why's it not turning? I just don't let it crash. Alright, so let's push it back. I don't know why it did that last time I played. It just like it would not turn, so I had to do like that, and then let's put the parking brake on, and let's get some pushback. We're gonna push straight back this time. Straight. And we're gonna go 100. Oh, The 100. Shit, I can't keep hitting that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It did that to me yesterday, day before yesterday. Same exact thing. The only way I could get it to actually work is to let it crash into the building. Not really sure what the problem is there. Okay. So now we have, let's see if I can get turned around now. It's like my rudders are. Yeah, it's like my rudders are turning, but there we go. We spun her around. We got her spun around. It's like once you get it started turning, it's fine. You see that? Now it's turning. I don't know what the deal is with that though, why it does it like that. If it's if the thing has my wheel messed up, maybe like turn sideways or something. Anywho, we're gonna head on out to head on over here to taxi. So it's a taxi Echo, which is here. We're on Echo. And then we're gonna go Alpha. All right. We are taxiing, guys. We're on Alpha. I turn the volume up a little bit in the sim. Hear all those sounds. To be honest with you, I don't think I ever took it off of the APU. I didn't. Get these people some freaking air conditioner back there. They were probably all sweating and pissed. They was all pissed off probably. I wonder because I put it, if it has anything to do with with my now having the engines, the air conditioners on and stuff like that, if it causes less thrust, because then all of a sudden I slow down, I stopped, I had to actually add throttle. Does it always rain in England? It's like England and Seattle's a mirror image of each other.
American 1776, contact tower on 118.705.
Over the tower on 118.705, American 1776. See ya.
Going to 121.908, easy tree 247.
Edinburgh Tower, American 1776, holding short runway 06, ready for departure.
American 1776, Edinburgh Tower, runway 06, wind 060 at 8, cleared for takeoff.
American 1776, runway 6, cleared for takeoff. Alright guys, we are cleared. Alright. He didn't say anything like runway heading or anything like that, so we're gonna go RNAV. Let's go ahead and we got auto throttle on. Let's go VNav. Let's go ahead and put our heading in line just in case. Just in case something happens, we never know. Just in time for takeoff. You ready for takeoff? Let's get it. I didn't have 5 degrees flaps on. That's what they're yelling about. It's fine though. B1, rotate. Gears coming up. We're watching this barber pole here as we're taking off to. As we're gaining speed, we'll start to clean the airplane up with the flaps.
1776, contact departure on 121.205.
With departure on 121.205, American 1776. Edinburgh departure, American 1776, climbing 3,000 feet, climbing 6,000.
American 1776, Edinburgh departure identified. Climb flight level 060.
Climbing to flight level 060, American 1776. How's it going? We're gonna get us an early flight in. We're gonna get on some We're gonna get on some Assassin's Creed early today, I think.
American 1776, climb flight level 220.
Climb flight level 220, American 1776. Oh wait, that's my heading. Yep. Wait, we're breaking out sideways. That's awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and clean the plane up. Boom.
American 1776, contact Scottish Control on 133.2.
Over to Scottish Control on 133.2, American 1776. Scottish Control, American 1776, 6,000 feet climbing 220.
American 1776, Scottish Control identified. Good afternoon, Edinburgh QNH 9 at 9 at 5.
It's a pretty cool flight. I can't see the ground though. You never see the ground in England. This is us from inside the plane. Don't see anything. We'll be breaking out in a minute. Let's get in the plane for the breakout. I always like the breakout in the plane. It comes out of nowhere if you're inside the plane. Boom. We got tricked. We didn't really break out. We're trying to break out, but not really. We're still at 6,000 feet though. We haven't started climbing. I think we wait until Kumbo to climb, right? To Gosam. Okay, so we go to Gosam and then we climb. Perfect. Heading to where Cat lives. I don't know about her, like the city, but the country. I wonder why they would like fly in the clouds like this. I mean, I know there's other traffic around, but
American 1776, please expedite your climb to flight level 220.
He's want me to go up, but my flight plan don't want me to. But I'll go ahead and climb up. climb into flight level 220, American 1776. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and climb. That will break out for real. Probably right as we're going in this bank too. Nice. Right when we went to the turn too. Look at that view.
At our 2 o'clock, about 20 kilometers out, you'll spot Park Bridge. Now, Park Bridge is one of those bridges that looks like it was designed
All I
by
see is
someone who'd
clouds.
only ever seen bridges in a dream. It was built ages ago, probably by people who were really into crossing things, like rivers, or maybe just boundaries in general. Bridges are basically nature's way of saying, go on then, try it. Here's something. My mate Toby once tried to bungee jump off Park Bridge using nothing but a dressing gown cord and a misplaced sense of optimism. He ended up dangling upside down for 3 hours, which is still the longest anyone's ever hung around under that bridge without being arrested.
Dear guests, we are delighted to inform you that the lavatories are now available. You may also use approved electronic devices in flight mode. Cabin service will begin shortly, and we will be offering a selection of complimentary snacks along with soft drinks, tea, coffee, and our famous dino nuggets. Please note that the cabin may be a bit cool, so feel free to ask for a blanket if you need one. The lavatories are located at the front and rear of the cabin. On behalf of all of us at Symphonatic Airlines, sit back, relax, and enjoy the cruise. Gracias.
Alright, let's see. We'll go ahead and take a look at our arrival. Actually, what I can do is we can go ahead and just take a look real quick at maybe at what we're looking at here. Oh shit, wrong button. Yeah. So we're flying right now. We took off here, and this was that wrong bend. We did this this turn here. This was the last turn we just did when we broke out, and now we're headed southwest and we're going to cross the sea. Once we cross the sea, we're going to be over in Ireland, and then we're going to come and we're going to land into what's it called? Shannon. So we have an arrival already set. Arrival is Dig Ad 2D. But we're going to need an approach in with runway 24. So let's go ahead and add our approach into 24. We're going to take the ILS. I like ILSs. I prefer ILSs over RNAV, and it's a perfect one, by the way. Let's just add that to the route.
Dear guests, ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we've now reached our cruising altitude. You are free to move about the cabin at your leisure. Our cabin crew will now begin the snack and beverage service, featuring a delightful selection of complimentary snacks, along with soft drinks, tea, coffee, and our famous dino nuggets. Please keep your tray tables clear until we reach your row. After the service, selected items from the Symphanatic Airlines shop will be available for you to browse. On behalf of all of us at Symphanatic Airlines, sit back, relax, and enjoy the cruise. Gracias.
Okay. So now, let's see, we're going to go, this is Shannon here. Arrival. It was the Dig Ad 2D. This one. No transition. Okay.
At our 1 o'clock, about 9 kilometers out, you'll spot Somerset Park, which is where Ayr United Football Club plays. Now, football stadiums are basically giant bowls for people to shout in. And Somerset Park has been collecting shouts since 1888. That's older than most of the things in my fridge. A fact about the place, my mate Toby once tried to streak across the pitch during halftime, but he got lost and ended up leading a tour group around the car park instead.
So this is the ILS plate. I don't see anything about SHA-1 or SHA-2. Now we want to just make sure that we don't have a discontinuation. So let's see. Should be good. All right. Now we'll have a slight turn, left-hand turn, just a very slight one. background music on.
In the way of obvious landmarks out the window, the closest thing of note is the town of Campbelltown. It's one of those places that sounds like it should be full of tents, but it's mostly houses and people who probably don't camp much. Campbelltown used to be famous for having more whiskey distilleries than Sen's. At one point, there were over 30, which is a lot of ways to forget where you live. My mate Toby once tried to visit every distillery in a single afternoon. He woke up 3 days later in a fishing boat, speaking fluent seagull.
American 1776, in about 20 minutes I'll start your descent.
George Best Belfast City Airport. It's named after George Best, who was a footballer so good at kicking balls that they named an entire airport after him, which is probably the highest honor you can get in aviation if you don't actually fly planes. The airport itself has been around since 1938, which is ages ago, back when planes were basically just flying sheds with wings. My mate Toby once tried to sneak onto a flight here by disguising himself as a suitcase. He got as far as the baggage carousel before someone noticed his legs sticking out, and he ended up being wheeled around for hours.
I was muted. I don't know how long I was muted talking. Blue side up.
Camera reposition.
It didn't reposition nothing, did it? Oh, they got the scene wrong now. That might be what the problem is, why I don't reposition the camera. Okay. So there should be a filter in OBS that controls it.
American 1776, contact Scottish Control on 123.775.
Swerve, check your flows. Let's be looking calm like this is how life goes. One simple takeoff is the perfect flare pose.
Oh, well. That needs to be.
just about make out Dundalk Stadium. It's a place where people gather to watch horses and dogs run in circles, which is basically the ancient Irish version of Netflix. The stadium opened in 2003, which is so recent that it probably still has the receipt.
It's not working.
Here's something. My mate Toby once tried to enter a greyhound race here, but he misunderstood and turned up dressed as a sausage. He made it halfway round before being tackled by an over-enthusiastic whippet.
XB72 lined up, company mic. Checklist, but we took it in flight. Runway clear, might push one side. Rotate easy, yeah, we glide. Let us grow like this, Sabbath. Somebody this has switch road, we alive.
I think it's probably because I used to use Snapcam. Maybe it's all set up with that. Let's see.
American 1776, contact Dublin on 132.58. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to do. I'll work on that later. I can hit a button on my stream deck to remove my camera. It's just not working right now for some reason. Let's see how much longer we got. Almost back over land now. We've been over the water this whole time. This lasts like 30 minutes. But you can see up here in the top left. American 1776, contact Dublin on 132.58.
Over to Dublin on 1232.58. American 1776. I must have missed that earlier. Dublin Control, American 1776 checking in, flight level 220.
American 1776 Dublin identified. Greetings.
At our 1 o'clock, about 27 kilometers out, you can see Stadium Business Park. Now, it's called a business park, but there aren't any swings or slides, unless you count the ones in the stock market. It was built so people could have somewhere to wear lanyards and talk about synergy. A fact about the place, my mate Toby once tried to set up a lemonade stand here, but he accidentally sold industrial strength cleaning fluid instead of lemonade.
I don't think it's me, is it? Yeah, something else. I'm about to make a right-hand turn. We're over island now. It's funny how there's like different levels to this, even this simulator, there's different levels, because while I'm like flying through Shannon right now, I'm super high level, right? I'm way far, I'm 22,000 feet in the air, but there's also a whole nother world that's going on inside the air that's around, in between like, anywhere from 10,000 feet down. It's like a whole nother experience compared to being way up here. From a flying standpoint, I'm not sure which one's more, like, it's a completely different experience too, so. I think I prefer general aviation, but it's fun to set these up and be successful. But it's like driving a school bus versus driving a Corvette, sometimes. Some of those planes aren't so good, but as far as maneuvering,
QNH 993.
Since there's not much in the way of obvious landmarks out the window, the closest thing of note is the town of Kilcock. Now, Kilcock sounds like it should be a place where chickens go to get their clocks fixed, but it's actually just a regular town. It's been around since medieval times, which means it's seen more plagues than a dodgy buffet. Here's something. My mate Toby once tried to swim across the Royal Canal here, thinking it would make him royal.
This is your final boarding announcement. We have begun our approach to Shannon, Ireland. At this time, we kindly ask everyone to return to your seats, stow your tray tables, and fasten your seat belts. Please note that the lavatories are no longer available for use. Our Symphonic Airlines cabin crew will be making a final safety check. It's been our pleasure having you aboard Symphonic Airlines. We thank you for flying with us, and we hope to see you again soon. Gracias.
there's not much in the way of obvious landmarks out the window, the closest thing of note is Burr Aerodrome. Now, Burr Aerodrome is one of those airfields that looks like it was built by someone who just finished reading a book about grass and thought, let's land planes on that. It's been around for ages, mostly used by people who think runways are just really long driveways.
American 1776, contact Shannon on 135.23.
I was muted. Shannon Airport, American 1776, checking in, flight level 220. Descending via the Dig Alpha 2 Echo arrival for the ILS 6 into Shannon.
American 1776, Shannon identified. Good afternoon.
All right. You know what that sound means? That sound means we went idle. And we're in coast. And the descent has started. So what we're gonna do on this arrival, I can pull it up actually. Let me just pull it up on this screen here. Because I did change the arrival. This is basically how we're coming in now. So we're here, we're coming in, we're gonna make this left-hand turn, make another left-hand turn, another left-hand turn, and then set her down. That's the plan.
Since there's not much in the way of obvious landmarks out the window, the closest thing of note is Burr Aerodrome.
Okay, nice to know. Thank you for that. Alright, speed's looking good, altitude's looking good.
American 1776, contact Shannon approach on 120.2.
Over to Shannon approach on 120.2, American 1776. See ya. Shannon approach, American 1776, checking in 18,000 feet, descending via the DAG to Echo Star. Sorry for runway 6, ILS.
American 1776, Shannon approach, identified, good afternoon, cleared LPOM transition, descend flight level 070 until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 06 approaching to Shannon.
LPOM transition. Clear for the ILS 06 approach into Shannon, American 1776. LPOM. What is the LPOM? Open chart, LPOM transition. Oh, there it is. I don't think we had a transition like that on here. Yeah. Oh, the LPOM right here. Okay.
much in the way of obvious landmarks out the window,
it's
the
just a bunch of
closest thing
power.
of note is Shannon Airport. Shannon Airport is famous for being the first place in the world to have a duty-free shop, which is basically
Really?
a shop where you can buy a liter
That's
of
interesting.
perfume and a Toblerone the size of a
No,
canoe,
that's not what you buy
all while
there.
pretending you're saving money. It opened in 1945, back when airports were just fields with ideas. My mate Toby once tried to smuggle a live chicken through security here, thinking it counted as hand luggage.
That is true, but you know what though? Like, people buy alcohol there a lot, duty free, but the thing is, like, it's cheaper in the airport, but it's not cheaper in general, like, because the airport jacks the prices up and takes the taxes off, so you're still paying more money. Okay. So we're going a little bit fast here. I'm going to start to slow the plane down. We're going to get a little bit of flaps here. A little drag on the plane. You can see here, this is where my speed should be at, but I'm up here. Altitudes. This is my setting of 3,000, so that's not really that doesn't matter as much. But my flaps, see, I can do one more thing of flaps now. I'm slowing down a little bit. When I say flaps, in case you don't know, some people do know, some people don't. It's these guys on the bottom, it's bending these down. It's gonna add lift to the plane, and I'm gonna fly slower. And it's gonna put drag on the plane to slow it down. So see, now my speed's almost where it needs to be at. I'm gonna land, and right, and if you see at the bottom right, flaps 10. It's really this thing here. Oh, so what it's doing there is it's that buzz is telling me, hey guy, you are putting flaps down, like you're about to land, but you don't have any gear down. Now we're starting to look more like a airplane getting ready to land here. Like for flaps 15, we can go put another flap out. Flap 25. Now we're lining up for the runway here, and let's go flap 30. I go flaps way early. Reality, I believe, is why is this thing still so hot? I think I need this thing to be going down fast. We're on a 10-mile final, don't we? I think we're good.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your final boarding announcement.
We should
We are
be
now beginning
configured for
our approach
landing
to
now,
Shannon.
though.
At this time, we kindly ask everyone to turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we have arrived at the gate. Please ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seat belts are securely fastened. The weather in Shannon is looking quite pleasant, and we are excited to welcome you to this beautiful city. Our assigned gate is Terminal 1, 21. Thank you for your attention, and on behalf of all of us at American Airlines, we wish you a wonderful arrival. Gracias.
Okay, so you see over here we have the VOR, we have the localizer, and then we have our glide slope is waiting. I feel like I'm way too high though. No way. I'm way too high. Why? They lost the basically me. Shannon, we're executing go around procedure.
American 1776, roger, go around acknowledged. Descent altitude 7,000 feet.
This plane is insane to me, man. It's not doing anything it's supposed to do. Now it's, yeah, it's like just straight up climbing. I don't know what the hell is it doing. We're gonna hand fly this for a second. No. Why is it going down like that? That's insane. Let's turn the autopilot off. Minute.
Since there's not much in the way of obvious landmarks out the window, the closest thing of note is the town of Limerick. Limerick is one of those places that sounds like it should be full of rhymes and people in silly hats, but it's mostly just normal people who probably don't even like poetry.
It's going down.
The city's been around
It's
since the
insane.
Vikings,
Why is it doing that?
which means it's seen more invasions than my mate Toby's fridge after a night out.
Hey, Shannon, because hey, that's the name of the airport we're landing in, Shannon. Actually, I don't know why it didn't go. It's I don't know what it was, why it was acting like that. To be honest with you. I'm supposed to be trying to get to 3,000 feet, but it's just not wanting to.
American
So what
1776, contact Shannon Tower on 118.7.
Yeah, I'm trying to, guy. God, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add that. We're gonna add the arrival back in. gonna go legs. What the hell is going on? That ILS-06 shot 1 execute. Really? Alright. Well, we screwed it up, but we're gonna get it back. That's for sure. That's Route 2. That's why I wasn't seeing it. I was on Route 2. Execute. Execute. It's all screwed up, man. I'm gonna erase it. Alright, sorry about that, guys. We're back on track now. I think. How we should be. But I'm not gonna go. I don't know why. Like, I was coming down to normal deal. It's like the calculation wasn't right for some reason. Like, it was just too high. It was still it was still coming down, but it was just too high to do anything. You know, and I had felt that like it was, but then I looked at the computer and it reassured me that it was right, so I let it go. But we're fine. We're fine. No lives are lost. We're gonna be fine. Maybe gave a couple heart attacks back there when it went nosedive. To be honest with you, I need to go on a heading select of like this. I'm just gonna vector myself back around. That's the ATC, can they vector me in? American 1776, looking for vectors to El Palm for the ILS. Turn right, heading 235 for the ILS. Even put our eyes on the airport since we're below the clouds now. Airport should just be straight there. It sits right there somewhere. I'm really surprised on this, Wyatt. Why that didn't work perfectly. I was set up, I was ahead of the airplane, I was just chilling. I wondered, did I put too much flaps early and it couldn't drop fast enough? I was only trying to descend at 700 feet per minute, which I was like, okay, I guess that's what the computer calculated. We're like doing a VFR pattern, 737 basically. The other day I was doing this and I had a wingman. Somebody was online at the same time and saw it and came in, was doing a F-18 up behind me. We should get a vector here in a minute. To be honest with you, I don't even need a vector. All I need to do is...
American 1776, turn left, heading 210.
Left. Turn left, heading 210, American 1776. Follow him and see what he's doing. He's gonna swing us around, is what he's gonna do. Try to slow it down a little bit. Where are you taking me, man? To be honest with you, let's just do it like this. All we have to do is that, hit this. I get my own vectors. We're still swinging around toward it. El Palm. These little windmills down here. Boy, Donald Trump wasn't like that. They killing the whales.
American 1776, turn left, heading 195.
Turn left, heading 195, American 1776. We're gonna follow it because he might have some traffic out there. Why is he turning me directly away from it? Like he literally just turned me directly away from the Shannon approach. What's the reason you got me turned at 195? Airport is the opposite direction.
American 1776, turn left, heading 175 vectors for the ILS runway 06 approach.
Turn left, heading 175 for the ILS 06 approach, American 1776. Like, yeah, I get that, but it's like he's just delaying me.
American 1776, turn right, heading 355.
Now we're here. Now we got it.
American 1776, 11 miles from El Palm, turn left, heading 360. 360, maintain altitude 3,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 6 approach.
360. Yeah, this last little bit of vectoring was not needed. It wasn't needed unless he had an airplane coming down. Maybe he had an airplane descending, I don't know. Alright. We should be able to go in for the land now. Let me just double check all my other stuff was right. Final approach course is 56. I got that in. 109.5. Okay. And 3,000 feet is our altitude. Okay. There should be no reason that we can't land this bad boy. We should be coming right straight in at it. We'll make a slight right-hand turn as we establish onto the localizer, and then it should be fine. I agree with that. So I'm going to change that to TAA. It's a lot cleaner. We should get a slight right-hand turn. I think. Did I? Oh, yeah. Okay. Here comes a slight right-hand turn. And then we'll establish on the localizer now. We should see that here, go from LNAV to localizer. Okay, so now we're on the localizer. Do the approach button, which brings the glide slope back up. This is the configuration we was in before. For whatever reason, it we just couldn't get down. I've struggled on that the last couple flights. I got to pay more attention to my altitude coming in for the ILS. So why is it not taking the glide slope? There it goes. Okay, now it's on the glide slope. Let's say, wait a minute. But it seems like it's, it just seemed like it was a little bit late to capture the glide slope. All right, let's get into landing config. Nah, it's the opposite. You can't catch it if you're above that glide slope. It'll go right under you. The glide slope will go under your plane. If you're above the glide slope, you can't capture it. You need to be below you need to intercept the slope. So you got to be below the slope or at the slope at the time of intersection. I think I'm going to do a GA flight here because this, I bet Ireland has some very nice views that I didn't get to see because I was in a airliner. And flare.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
And we have made it. Shannon ground, American 1776 just landed, runway 6. Need taxi instructions to the gate, please.
Shannon Airport Tower. Taxi to Terminal 1, Gate 21 via A and B. American 1776, taxi to Terminal 121. At your discretion, monitor this frequency.
Taxi at my discretion, monitor this frequency, American 1776.
And did you know that Shannon is home to the first airport in the world to offer duty-free shopping?
Yes,
Thank you
told me
for
that
flying
earlier.
with American Airlines. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of Captain Alejandro and First Officer Maria, as well as the entire crew, we wish you a wonderful stay here in Shannon. The local time is 1:59 p.m. If you have a connection, please listen carefully. Flight RAW 5810 to Dublin departs at 2:15 p.m. from Gate 22. Thank you and have a great day. Gracias.
I don't have any place I'm actually going. I'm just taxiing. I didn't look it up. But what I was saying a second ago, check this out. So like, if you're on the glide slope, like this, if you are on, because if you're above the glide slope, if I'm flying up here, the glide slope's gonna go under my plane. I'm never gonna hit it. It's just gonna go under it. So I need to be down here, so whenever I do cross it, the plane hits it and takes me down. Yeah, that's why. I feel like I'm the only plane here. It's like the Langoliers or something. Alright, we're just gonna park over here by this little GA plane. What kind is that? Man, I like the Cessnas better. Alright, I'm just gonna park it right here. I don't have any passengers on board. We are empty flight today. Actually, I have 147 fake passengers for the computer, but I didn't load any. Why did it not? Alright. So, I think that's going to be pretty much it. Let me, I'm just going to, the plane don't take nothing to shut it down, but... I know there's a bunch of stuff I could be doing, but yeah. And that's it, guys. All right. So, yeah. Maybe tomorrow we will do the South America flight where we're doing our world tour in the Cessna 172. To be honest, I got time to do it now. But I'm not. I'm going to take a break, and then we'll come back with Assassin's Creed in a little bit. Hey, yeah, no, thank you. Thank you. It was auto land, so I kind of cheated, but I didn't want to have to go around again, to be honest. But yeah, thanks for joining, everybody. I will be back I do this every day, but not flight sim every day, but I do streaming every day. And then flight sim we do quite often. Getting back into it, since I reloaded the computer, I finally got all my add-ons loaded back in and all that kind of stuff. So next flight will be a GA flight. We will be in a Cessna 172 going into Venezuela. We're going to tour around Venezuela. We're probably going to go check out the president's thing that the United States went and attacked not too long ago. We'll go check it out. So, yep, thanks for joining, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take it easy, and yeah, see you.